Me feel them creep and sneak and peep and in my window. No, all praise be to the Most High Living One. I don't serve nothing dead. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Rakatash Barakatah, Abba, above, below, beyond all. I say, my Father. That's what I said. My Father, who art in heaven, let it be on earth. Let the kingdom reign in, you know, standing at the gates, I say. Um, yeah, so I say he's my father. He say, no, no, he's not. He's not your papa. He's not your papa. I say, what they do is, who's my papa? Tell me who's my papa. The one you pray to. I say, he ain't. You want to tell me he ain't, you know. You don't want me to be in the now and doubt because I ain't with you or with them or with this person or that person. Hey, spirit of discernment. I ain't with you. If I ain't with you, I know I ain't with you. If I'm with you, I know that I ain't with you. I'm with you in spirit and in truth, hopefully. You know, but who's going to limit the Most High? I say, man. Like people be tripping. I see it as that. Tripping. Tune in. Wake up, man. What station are you on? Same old thing. Same old thing. Judge not lest you be in danger of judgment. I see. Tell me I can't judge no one. Try to strike me down. Try to strike me down. I shall have the right to judge you right there in that moment. Execution in the streets, but I don't want that. One thing has nothing to do with the other. Someone else might want some drama because they off. You know what I mean? Say it's a family reunion, right? It's a family reunion. They bring in the goodies to eat, down south meal, type of thing, whatever. Up north, east and west, wherever they coming from, all over, family scattered. They bring in food, you know what I mean? And I know they are, so I was like, man, I don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like cooking. It's supposed to be love when I get there. And I get there and they're like, what you bring? What you bring? You ain't bring nothing. Hey, man, I didn't feel like cooking. I've been working kind of hard. you know, you ain't getting nothing to eat then. Hey, listen, we prepared this food. It's not contributing. Okay, I got some fruits and veggies and stuff in the car. I did go grocery shopping. I just didn't like coconut. But no, then I'm tripping. But yeah. So I just be thinking like, man, I don't make no six figures. I ain't gonna say nothing like that. I ain't got cash, dropping from the trees. You know what I mean? But I ain't tripping either. Whatever. I can make a profit. I can make a profit. Who can't? You got some kind of skills. You good for something. But what I'm saying though is people can have big bank. Big bank. Some people ain't got nothing. They ain't give them nothing. They ain't gonna give them nothing either. Maybe they do. I can't say that. Because I'm not living in no one else's skin. And now we out, you don't know what you're doing. Don't know what you're doing. I ain't gonna bear false witness. But I say, even when I don't make six figures, I give money away. You know what I mean? Don't we? If you got bills to pay, stuff coming up, you might be paying debts that ain't even your debts. I paying debts that ain't even mine. What you say? But hey, listen, it's land. It's land there. I don't want to steal the land. But yeah, so you gotta pay for it. You gotta pay for it, and then you know you get your pay be gone, pay God and pay God. I guess it depends on what you're doing and what you gotta bring to the table. But they want you to bring some baby back ribs. I say, bring it on, and then what? When we're gonna eat again together. You gotta wait for the family reunion. I'm saying family reunion. and then everybody scattered again, just gone and dealing with life. they, they don't understand why life is the way it is. Life is the way it is because it seems like there's no togetherness. There ain't been no togetherness. People separate, they get mad at each other or whatever, and I just be like, I'm trying to stay balanced. Trying to stay in the life, man. Like, it's life, man. What's new under the sun, I say. You know, but what people recognize, that's a word. People pay attention to every word. Every word. Recognize. What do you recognize? You recognize the same issue going on everywhere. People in trouble for doing something. I don't give a damn if you celebrity, not celebrity, regular citizen, ice patrol, being ice cold. Some of them, I guess. I don't know. Ain't gonna be a false witness. Ain't there? You know what's going on. You know what's going on. There's a lot going on. We know it. We know it. Those that see and hear. You know what I mean? But what am I doing that's affecting your life? Right? Yeah, that's what you gotta put. What's going on? Reflections. Mirrors everywhere. Someone you go see someone, right? And you look in their eyes. They got brown eyes. You got brown eyes. Yeah, it's a reflection. So far, like them, I got brown eyes. You got brown eyes. Like look at in the mirror. What are you doing though? Are you trying to throw balls? You know what I mean? Are you mad? What are you mad for? Like it ain't nothing to me to be concerned about as long as I got breath. If I got breath, I'm kind of cool. I'm gonna be thankful for that for the time. And give praise and thanks with my breath. I say, um, people don't understand that. Like, we don't really need nothing. We want everything, though. I guess. No, we don't. We don't want everything. I don't know what I would do if I was making up. I know what I would do. Yeah, if I had hit the lottery for $60 billion or whatever out there nowadays. The billions of paper people can hit. Yeah, so is there. So let's just spread it around, man. Why you play it with people teasing them and stuff? Here's a chance you can chance you can all this cash we got here. Because it's made right. James Brown, man, make everything right. Yeah, make war too, and yeah. So yeah, I don't even know what to say no more. I really don't. Because I ain't trying to be no preacher, and I ain't trying. Hey, listen, the highways and byways thing not with y'all. So I say, hey, I'll put the words up on your tongue. And so sometimes I just talk. You leave a word whether you a rapper, whatever you doing, it's a message and everything. Right? I say it's a message and everything. I can feel that. I can feel that. That's real. But yeah, I be feeling like that sometimes. But they ain't gonna do that if it's gonna mess up the frequency that's around me. Because I carry my frequency, right? Don't you carry your energy? You know what I mean? And like when it gets contaminated by something, it is. It's thrown off. Somebody didn't do you off. Why? Why we doing this? Like that's wrestling over nothing. You know, because if we weren't, it wouldn't be nothing. Like I say, if it didn't exist, whatever you think you is, whatever you think you is, believe that. Know it to be true. Stand firm. That's what I gotta do. If I know who I am, I'll stand firm in the truth, right? What we're supposed to do? Stand firm in the truth. First, you gotta know thyself. But you gotta know someone else. You gotta know thyself. So, I think I know myself better than someone else know me. I would make that the fact, for real. It's a fact that I know myself more than someone else knows me. You know, some people don't think like that though. They know you better than you know yourself. You know, yeah, hey, listen, I know where you're supposed to be going. I know what you're supposed to be doing. You ain't supposed to be doing that. Like what? really? I ain't supposed to be doing nothing. I mean, literally, I ain't supposed to be doing nothing. I ain't like every day I ain't doing nothing. I sure ain't making war, you know. But hey, they went on with this. And I know first I'm gonna say you don't have no knowledge, no understanding, no wisdom. You ain't told me nothing. And you're right. And maybe I ain't trying to. Maybe it ain't about you. It ain't about me. It ain't all about me. Damn, I know damn well it's somewhat about me. For real. My life matter. You know, even if I do say so myself, shut up.